begin with a poem about Francis Letwidge, who was an Irish poet from County Meath, who sadly died at the Battle of the Second Battle of Passchendaele. That one. Passchendaele. And it's the anniversary, the 100th anniversary of his death. In order to explain my poem, I'm going to read one of Letwidge's poems first. And it's called The Dead Kings. All the dead kings came to me at Rosnaree, where I was dreaming. A few stars glimmered through the morn, and down the fawn the dews were streaming. And every dead king had a story of ancient glory sweetly told. It was too early for the lark, but the starry dark had tints of gold. I listened to the sorrows free of that era passed into song. A cock crowed near a hazel croft, and up aloft dim lark's wings strong. And I too told the kings a story of later glory, her fourth sorrow. There was a sound like moving shields in high green fields and the lowland furrow. And one said, we who are yet kings have heard these things lamenting inly. Sweet music flowed from many a bill, and on the hill the morn stood queedly. And one said, over is the singing and bell bough ringing, whence we come. With heavy hearts we'll tread the shadows in honey meadows, birds are dumb. And one said, since the poets perished, and all they cherished in the way, their thoughts unsung, like petal showers, inflame the hours of blue and grey. And one said, a loud tramp of men will hear again at Rosnaree. A bomb burst near me, where I lay. I woke. 'Twas day in Picardy. So this is my poem for Francis Letwidge, and it's called Woke. Woke for Francis Letwidge. When you pass over the senseless shell holes that separate sweet music from a bomb, all of us are woke, as the young now say, to the strafing mud in your poet's lung. Even if all the gas-sick stallions of Meath gambled right here in this dugout, not one would conjure your Picardy. Francis, you breathe sound horses for us all to tether, to trench thin air, we'll wake together. And this is a poem called Skydiver, and it's for that wonderful pensioner who at the age, and D-Day veteran, who at the age of 101 decided it would be a grand idea to jump from 15,000 feet. And when he got to the end of it, he said, "Oh, that's great, you know, do it again." He said, "I did it already when I was 100." I thought I'd write a poem. It's for him, really, but goodness knows. It's called Skydiver. These days, every D-Day veteran is a skydiver. As he falls, I think of all those chaps with their slick tales of Gold Beach and Anzio. How Clifford dodged that stick of bombs beneath the chassis of his armoured car at Monte Cassino. Or of the trusting fella who hid from shrapnel under a church door while his friend bivouacked behind the safe door of a front-line bank. As our skydiver's parachute unfurls, I'm thinking also about a soldier in the Great War my grandmother spoke of, who ran for it when a shell exploded, but then, fearful of firing squads, ran back, as if he said, doing his exercise. He lands while journalists' flashbulbs coruscate. The skydiver says, "That was bloody marvellous. Let's do it again."
Thank you, Richard. Fantastic. And now Jeremy Loynes. Jeremy is one of our